is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to MetLife Stadium, the home of the Giants and the Jets here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. So no return on this one. Ball. Is into the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Moves the ball up to the 30. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Grab near the sticks, it's Pilton. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He tests the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the right side. He finds some space. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
With the catch, it's Durham. He's in the clear. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Going for a big play downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown! And they finish off the scoring drive.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. Goes out to stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Punt over the middle. It's Miller. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, tie. This quarterback on fire today. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so let's start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding the line with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And he knocks through the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. There's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
But great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Stop short of the marker after just a short game. second down after that run on the previous play. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Here he goes. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass complete on the crosser. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags a good throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time, a completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, he tosses it back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And this one is caught. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks free. He's in the clear. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. There's a stiff arm. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Picks up the force, looking for more. Broken tackle, still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They cooked up with some over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Design quarterback run. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Adams. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Quick throw to his receiver. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. A chance to get right back in this football game. It's first down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. How about this on first and goal? A handoff to the receiver. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
For this offensive machine.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They finally make the stop right near midfield. And first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
It seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And here he goes. Will not be brought down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the and he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. LSU now operating in the red zone. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky that
he makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach.
Oh, that one's picked off. Pass midfield. It's a fumble. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. Oh, what a critical blunder by this defense. Giving up the first down. Now the offense can essentially just run out the clock. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.